Hello everyone and welcome to Fifth North. Today I'm taking a closer look at the Haukland Parka Pro jacket right here in Cannon Beach, Oregon. Welcome back to the channel everyone. Today, as I said, we are taking a closer look at the Haukland Parka Pro jacket. I am here in Cannon Beach, Oregon. As you guys can see, there's the haystacks right behind me. Really quite chilly today, or at least for this, the type of environment. It's 30 degrees right now. With the wind chill, it feels about 20, and I gotta tell you, I'm actually quite warm. I'm only wearing the outer shell and the bottom layer, the fleece layer, and I'm actually really toasty. I think if I had all three layers on, I would be sweating. A really nice view behind me here. Let's see if you guys can catch that real quick. Again, really comfortable with the jacket, really quite happy with it. And we'll go ahead and dive into some more details when I cut back to the studio shots. I'll kind of break it down for you guys between the old version, the original Haukland jacket, the 7-in-1, versus this Parka Pro. But for right now, we're just going to enjoy some nice B-roll. So if you guys saw my videos on the Haukland 7-in-1 jacket, you know that I actually bought that jacket with my own money. I actually had a friend who lived in Germany at the time import it for me because Haukland wasn't selling in the States yet. They do now, so if you do want to pick up some Haukland gear, definitely check out their USA website. But with that being said, that original jacket, I loved it, I enjoyed it. It was my favorite photography jacket for a really long time. And shortly, about maybe 2 years after I had that jacket, Haukland actually sent me this Parka Pro. Now, I want you guys to know that even though they sent me this jacket, they have no influence on this video. They actually didn't even ask me to make a video. They just sent me the jacket. So I decided to go ahead and try it out. I've actually had it for about a year and a half now. I really wanted to try it out, put it through its paces before I give you guys my opinion. And I will tell you that this jacket is really a step up from that 7-in-1. So with the 7-in-1, it had a lot of great features. The Parka Pro does keep all those same features, but then it kind of takes it to that next level, right? You've got improved materials, improved build quality, and there's a lot of little features that were added to kind of take that even further from the 7-in-1. So as we dive into the video, I'll show you guys those details back and forth so you can compare the 7-in-1 to the Parka Pro. Alright, so this is going to be the fleece layer. Very similar to the original classic 7-in-1. Very similar material finish. A couple of small design changes. For example, this part here changed to match obviously the Parka Pro design, but very similar overall to the original, which honestly I'm not complaining because it's very comfortable. It has a nice tailored fit and it's very soft, very warm. On the inside you do have the logo here, sizing, all that kind of good stuff, but again, very a very warm material that for how thin it is actually does a really good job. The main things to note on features is you do have just a regular zipper, nothing too crazy here, very nice and simple. And then you do get, I'll actually move up a little bit, you do get pockets in the front. They are both zip pockets and they're pretty large. I can fit my hand and then some, so pretty large pockets in the front that you can use for storing different things. One of the main features is going to be this pocket right here on the left sleeve. This is really going to be on pretty much every Haukland piece of gear, whether it's the hoodie, the jackets, the different layers. In my opinion, it's probably one of the greatest things ever invented because it's so convenient. You've got a little Velcro right here. You pull out this little bungee cord looking thing and it's got a clip at the very end of it. On that clip you basically attach a microfiber cloth, and this is great because no matter where I am shooting, if I ever need to clean my lens or anything else, I always have a cloth handy, so very convenient to have there. And really you forget it's there, like it doesn't get in your way, it doesn't cause any problems, but then like you get so used to it being here that when I wear other hoodies or jackets or whatever, and they don't have it, I severely miss having it that convenient. So a really cool setup here. Again, same feature as the original Haukland 7-in-1. On the side here, you do have another Haukland logo. It's kind of a rubber material. It is a little bit raised, kind of a 3D feel. And again, a little bit of a design change from the original, having that leather, round leather patch. Obviously looking a little bit different. Another one of the main features is on the inside. This is going to be the mini photography backpack, if you will. Very convenient to have as you unzip it. You've got a mesh pocket right here, pretty good size, about the size of my hand. You've got another one that's about 2/3 as big, also a zipper. And then on the very top, you have 4 little pockets, or 3 pockets technically, but the width of the 2 and the 2. Basically right here you can put SD cards, big enough for that. And then on this side you can fit batteries. For me it'll fit like 2 Sony batteries, so pretty good size, definitely there. And then on the other side you just have the inside of the pocket. Now I don't know if these are technically pockets or not, but I've used them. You can slide stuff in here because it is sewn all the way in the bottom. So I have put things on the inside of these two and used them as pockets. Again, I don't know if they're officially meant to be pockets, but they definitely do work. So, and then on the back side of the fleece layer, not a whole lot going on, just a very simple layer, very simple design, just one Haukland logo on top of the collar, which if you do fold the collar will be hidden. If you don't fold the collar, it'll be seen right there on the back of the neck. All right, so moving on from there, we go to the next layer. This is gonna be what I call the puffy jacket layer. It is quite a bit thicker than the fleece layer. As far as size is concerned, it's, you know, kind of more of a puffy style, very warm again. If you combine this and the fleece layer, you're definitely going to be toasty. So make sure you're actually in a cold enough environment to wear this layer as well. I will say for both this layer and the fleece layer, they both look good enough to where you can wear them by themselves. So they work as a system, but they also work by themselves because they are completely finished and look really nice in the design. So again, I have worn just this jacket by itself and it's performed really well. Very simple zipper, same kind of zipper as the fleece. You do get a hood on this one. It's a good size hood. It's not oversized, but it's also not super tight. It's, you know, it's a pretty good size hood. It does have a Haukland logo on the top right here. Again, same material, that rubber raised 3D kind of look to it. You get that same logo on the chest, identical to the one on the fleece, and then the same logo on the sleeve on the left hand side, again identical to the fleece. As we slide up here, same exact setup as the fleece. You do get 2 front zipper pockets, again good size with my hands in them right there. And then of course it wouldn't be a Haukland jacket without the sleeve having the pocket for the lens cloth. So again, you've got Velcro. It is on the left sleeve again. You do have the same bungee cord, same clip system as before. Again, I cannot state how useful this is. Absolutely great having that on all my Haukland jackets. As we make our way to the inside, you're going to have a very nice smooth finish here. It's kind of like a liner material, very comfortable. And then on the inside, on the left-hand side, just like the original Haukland, you get the same inside jacket mini photo backpack. Now, here's where this one's a little bit different. You still have the 2 SDs and the 2 batteries, but the 2 different pockets, they're not mesh. They're actually, I don't know if it's like a clear plastic of some kind, but it looks to be water resistant, not waterproof as the zippers are not sealed. It should do a pretty good job of keeping your items dry once they're inside this pocket. Outside of this little photo mini backpack, you do get one more Haukland logo inside with the sizing information, and that's pretty much gonna be it for this layer. If you look on the back side of it, it is completely blank. There are no logos, no information, just a straight black, nice finished look. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the main layer of the jacket. This is the external-most layer. Very comfortable again, very nicely designed. I think the original jacket looked really good. I had absolutely no complaints with it, and then somehow this one looks even better. So big shout out to Ben and team. You guys just somehow made it look even better, so I appreciate that. Right here in the front, you do have a massive flap. It's a very large one. I'd say about almost the width of my hand. And it's nice because it's Velcroed. But once you open the Velcro, you'll notice there is a zipper on the inside. So it's kind of a double protection with the zipper and the Velcro. And what I love about the zipper is that it is a 2-way zipper. This is huge because if you are zipped all the way up, but you need to crouch down and take a photo, you can unzip the bottom here, allowing the jacket to open. And that's going to make it more comfortable for you as you're bending down. So definitely helps out in the low crouching situations where you're taking, you know, certain angles of photography. Other parts on the front here, or the bottom of the front here, you do have 2 very large pockets. As you guys can see, my hands fit in both. They do have some depth to them too. They are going to be Velcro pockets, but they're folded over. So the actual opening is not just exposed, it's folded over and then Velcroed. So it is going to be resisting all the water, all the rain, all that kind of stuff coming in, because once again the opening is folded over. So definitely appreciate that touch. Looking at the sleeves, a couple of cool things to note. You do have a really nice Velcro here. It's going to be a Haukland logo, again, rubber raised 3D. And this is going to help you adjust the sleeve to make it tighter or looser, so you can kind of adjust your fit and be more comfortable. You get that on both sleeves, and then you also get this material here. This material here is kind of a stretchy material. See how far it stretches? Very comfortable, very soft, feels good on your wrists, and it's going to be a kind of a tight barrier on your wrists, so when you have your hand in there, it'll seal a lot better. You can tuck your gloves into it, you can tuck this into your gloves depending on the kind of gloves that you have, but it'll do a really good job of keeping your hands dry and keeping things out of your sleeves. Again, you get that on both sides. On the left hand side, once again, we do have that Velcro pocket, and it does once again have the microfiber cloth, so really good. Again, can't say enough how much I love that feature. And then I do want to zoom in here real quick just to show you this part too. So you might be saying to yourself, that's a great pocket. I love the, the entry being covered and a lot of storage and all that, but when a jacket has this kind of a cover on a pocket, I can't really put my hands in if I'm cold, right? I can't tuck my hands in and keep myself warm, and that's the beauty of these pockets. This part is for storage. That part is for your hands. So it's actually a double pocket. Here on the side is a hand warmer pocket, so you can actually put your hands in when you're cold, but then you've got the top pocket here for all your gear. So it's kind of a two-in-one, which to me is huge because I don't want to give up this storage, but it is a drawback when you don't have a place to put your hands. So a double win on this pocket here. And as we make our way to the top here, you do get a Haukland logo on the chest. Looks the same as all the other ones on the other layers. The pockets up here are going to be a little bit smaller than the ones down below, but still good, good sized pockets. They are Velcro again. The major difference here though is the entry is not folded over. It's just a regular entry. So if you have something that's a little bit more water sensitive, I'd probably put it in the lower pocket versus these. But again, two good sized pockets here, giving you plenty of storage. Let's keep going up. Now here's where some of the changes come in that I really appreciate about the Parka Pro. One, a lot of adjustment on the hood. You can tighten it, loosen it, give yourself a much tighter fit if you're worried about rain, wind, all that kind of good stuff. Also, you guys will notice the jacket itself, the collar is roughly here. You get this whole extra part here that if you zip all the way up, it'll actually bring the jacket, for me anyway, right above my nose. So if I'm in a really, really cold environment or a really wet environment, I want to cover up half my face. This will get the job done, keep me nice and warm, nice and dry. And again, Velcro zipper all the way up. On the inside, you'll notice again, you've got the Haukland logo, you got the size and a way to hang the jacket. The whole collar is fleece lined, so it's a very comfortable material to have against your neck, your chin, your parts of your face, very comfortable, so I do appreciate that. And then back to the hood, another thing about the hood that I really like is this part right here. No, not the logo. Obviously the logo looks great, I appreciate it, but it's actually the top of the hood. You can't really see it on video, but this part is very soft. What is this? Like you would expect the hood to be, but this part is kind of rigid. So it almost gives you like a baseball cap effect. So when you're wearing the hood, you'll notice how it kind of stays. It doesn't just kind of fold down, it actually stays. So what's great about this is when I'm shooting, if it's raining, it'll kind of hit this and fall off, rather than this kind of folding down and letting rain hit me in the face. So I really love that feature. It's a difference between the Parka Pro and the original, so I definitely appreciate that addition there. All right, and then flipping around to the back, a couple of big things to notice. One is if you look at the underarms, I hope you guys can see this, a little bit tricky to show. There is what looks like a flap right here. If you actually open it, it does have a zipper. The zipper obviously will unzip, and it gives you a mesh panel, so that way you actually have breathability. So if you are somewhere where it gets a little bit warm, you can open this up, get a little bit of airflow going, cool you down quite a bit. There's one on each side, so definitely a nice touch that'll help you stay nice and climate regulated. And then the rest of the back, very simple design, blank, nothing going on, except on the very bottom, we talked about when you're in a low crouching position, making it harder to take photos because the jacket is restrictive. Well, not the case here, because again, you've got the double zipper on the front, or the two-way zipper on the front, and then on the back, you do get this little flap right here that's open. So as you bend down, it'll open, making it a little bit more comfortable so the jacket doesn't get stuck on your waist as you're getting that low angle shot. All right, so now we make our way to the inside. Again, I already showed you guys the logo with the sizing. On the left-hand side, you do get this tall pocket here. I would say it's a pretty good place to put a phone because it is pretty tall, and you do have a Velcro closure. Nothing too crazy. It's not waterproof, but with your phone being inside this pocket, inside this layer, it's going to be pretty darn close to waterproof because the jacket's going to keep the water from coming in. So a great place to keep your phone. There's another shot of that vent that you saw from the outside. And then, of course, as with all the other layers, you still get the mini photo backpack. It does have same setup, 2 SD cards, 2 batteries. And then here's where it's a little bit different. This one goes back to mesh, obviously with the difference, the mesh being on the inside. But on the outside, you do still have this plastic type material that's going to keep water from coming in. And then another feature to note is in the middle of the jacket, and I'll show you on the other side, you do get a drawstring. It's on both sides of the jacket. You can tighten it, loosen it, obviously, give you a better fit kind of in the middle of the jacket. That way if your jacket fits a little bit loose in the middle, or if you have a lot of gear and you want to tighten it up a little bit to make it a little bit of a tighter fit, you can definitely do that with these pull strings right here. All right, you guys, so that's it for the Haukland Parka Pro jacket. Again, a very good jacket. It is my new favorite. It does dethrone the Haukland 7-in-1. Still a great jacket, don't get me wrong, but they definitely stepped it up a notch with the Parka Pro. Thank you guys all for watching. As usual, if you like this video, hit the like button for me. If you're not already subscribed, please do that as well, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.